So half-hour Collect, and I've got my note to record, so done. Awesome. Okay, so we may not take the whole 30 minutes today, which it's fine if we do, it's fine if we don't, but here's where we're going today. We're going to talk through like some known survey issues with taking the survey, and then known publishing issues, workarounds, and then anything else that anybody wants to throw out. So first thing is known survey issues / workarounds. So the main place to look for this is the troubleshooting document, which I sent out yesterday, but I know that not everybody's on every communication piece, so if you need it, just ask me for it. But this is what I'm talking about. So I added some little text here. This is to assist schools and districts with troubleshooting survey issues. We've got teacher survey, no known or reported to me issues at the moment. That's great. Student survey issues, we've got these two. And then the only thing we have for parents right now is that the QR codes didn't work in Firefox, so switch browsers. But we'll spend a minute on the survey, the student thing. So several districts, I think it had been reported like once or twice in last week's call. And then since then, I've gotten several more districts say that when students were trying to submit the form after completing it, it would say missing required field, even though every item had been answered. So we put in a ton of PowerSchool tickets, and we're kind of in a waiting place right now. So at the moment, I have hidden the Save for Later button for all PowerSchool hosted districts, so students can't accidentally push that, which was triggering the issue, but PowerSchool is working on a hot fix for it. So that's going to be tested by me once they have it ready, hopefully like tomorrow, and then once it's approved, we'll get it out statewide for everybody, which will prevent the issue. I do want the Save for Later button to be accessible to students, just in case like you're taking the survey and fire drill happens, you don't have to start over again. So kind of a two-step thing there. For now, anyone who hasn't taken it yet shouldn't get that issue. Anyone who has taken it and had that issue already, you have two options. You can wait until the fix comes out, or you can change your answer selection for every answer and then change it back to what you want or what those students had selected and submit, and it should go through. So that's that. I see something in the chat. Let me look at that. Oh, that's not like this. Oh, QR code isn't showing in Firefox or Chrome. Interesting. Okay. Amber, will you send me, well, is that for every parent or is it just one or two? Okay. Yeah, let me know on that, Amber. Mark, yes, PowerSchool said they reached out to all the self-hosted districts with directions for how to hide that button. And I think they heard back from one. And
Yeah,
it
they
does.
said to hide it on the newest version, 25.2.2, I think, and we're on the previous version, 25.2.1,
Right.
which is why I asked that specifically.
If you're on the earlier version, then no one had that problem, to my understanding. So
It's spinning for us on those
spinning.
students. Yeah, it's just, and that just started today.
Interesting. Okay.
Not really.
Well,
Not the word I would choose.
I'm trying to use positive words.
Yeah,
Okay. Will you send me a screenshot of that and we can troubleshoot from there?
I will see if I can get a screenshot from one of the students. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Amy, yes, I just asked PowerSchool about your case earlier. I think they contacted somebody in your district this morning and we're waiting on a response. So yeah.
So they want,
Mhm.
yeah, they want to remote in and have her log in as a student, but she can't log in as a student.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Okay, will you forward that to me and I'll communicate liaison with y'all in PowerSchool? Okay, Amber, QR code is not showing for any parents. Okay, I would check the import. I would make sure that all the directions were gone through appropriately, and or send me the page you're getting and I can help from there. Okay. So, and then we've got Carol. We get an updated teacher list in ADT. We have several who resigned or retired in January, February, and the list hasn't been updated in SC Lead. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead, Aaron. Sorry.
Well, as far as the teacher list on ADT, you should be able to now see live data as what's in SC Educator through the Member Center, the report portal under the Member Center. If you don't see report portal as one of the applications or whatever the different headings are, your district web access coordinator or WAC should be able to give you permission to access report portal. And in there's something like live SC Educator data for teacher climate survey, or I don't have the exact title, but it's something like that. And that will show you the live data from SC Educator, similar to that report I put out on ADTS. It might have like a 1-day lag from any updates made in SC Educator. I don't know SC Lead, so I can't speak to that, but SC Educator is where changes would need to be.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. Awesome. Let me see. Okay. So yeah, that's that. The upcoming change, I will communicate when the fix is out for that one student issue. And if you have any other issues that are not posted here, feel free to send them in. You can send them to the PowerSchool inbox, but again, it would probably be quicker just to send them to me. I check that one more often, but yeah. Okay. Any other survey access or issues for any other users too? Shamia, it's in the report portal. So when you log into the member center, there's a SAS report portal. It's in there. Okay, awesome. So publishing issues, issues might be a strong word, but things to be aware of. So one thing is this dependency for missing question text, which I pulled up here too. Had one district reporting this one, and I had it when I was doing some testing earlier in the year. So if this says LEA office, well, okay, sorry, let me back up. If it's got a school here for school name, then it's not the climate survey. The district, the climate survey publishes from the district. That's why you won't see it in your school publishing dashboard. You'll only see it from the district level EdFi dashboard. But if you get this message, a way to check if this is for the climate survey or for something else is to see if your district has any other forms or surveys. So again, we have only had one district say they've gotten this so far, and I don't think it's from the climate survey. But to check for other forms, you'll go to System Management, Forms, Manage Forms. You'll look at My Forms, and then District Forms. So there are all these district forms, and probably one of these we can like look even deeper to figure out which one is causing the dependency. But especially if in your dashboard it's showing coming from a school, then you'll know it's not a climate survey dependency. And if you get that dependency, missing question text, and you have no forms in either of these tabs, that's when you would be concerned about it being a climate survey dependency. questions or thoughts on that? Okay. And yeah, so note the school name. Okay, and then I had a really good question from LexRich5 about how to confirm your survey publishing is successful, especially if you do use other forms in the district. So they had some other things publishing and they had some errors and dependencies and wanted to make sure they weren't related to the climate survey, which is a good question. So I'm working on that one. I don't have a super easy cut and dry way to make sure all survey stuff gets published and it's not related to any other errors on survey categories, but I'll get a good answer for that one. So hopefully that'll be helpful to everybody. Yeah. And that's all I've prepared for today, but what other things are y'all coming across or have questions about or want to share with a captive audience of people who care about the survey? Floor is yours. Cindy says, SC Educator live data for teacher climate survey. Oh, that's the name of the report. Awesome. Thanks, Cindy. I'll stop sharing. Just downloaded the updated one. Awesome. That's great news. We like when things are easy. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Well, it sounds like I've got a couple follow-up pieces with some districts, but no like known errors across the state or issues across the state. So that's good. Where can we see information about the dependency showing? You would look to see if you have other forms. I can send you an email, Deborah. But if you have other district forms, it's probably that and not the climate survey that's causing the dependency. Let me write that down. Okay. Cool. Well, oh. Okay, some parents are saying the form is not available in the app in Parent Portal. So it could be because it could be, it's probably not this, but it could be for students who enrolled after the day the students were polled to be given parent links. But if it's just, well, if you'll send me some state IDs, I've been able to look at a couple for different districts and figure out why parents aren't getting links. Had a handful in each district, and it's usually because the student's not marked as active or wasn't published to EdFi when we polled, but I can tell you the reason. Yeah, QR codes next week, awesome. Okay. Well, with that, we'll wrap up, give you a couple minutes back in your day. Happy Thursday, it's almost Friday. It's almost daylight savings, and then it's going to be officially spring, and I am happy about all those things. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. Y'all have a great afternoon. See you later.